Okay, so what I did is I went around my house and I'm thinking, okay, what are some fun things? Now these I use, you know, for different times of the year, this little chick I bought. And what shape is in there? Okay, I see a sphere, two spheres. Okay, so let's do that. Let's draw this chick real quick. Okay, you can again measure. It's about right there. Okay, so we know that the head is a little higher. We could put another sphere here. So I'm going to draw quickly. Okay, there's the head. What happens? There's the beak. This comes down like that. Okay, the body comes out of this, and then it kind of has a little bit of a like a tail there. Okay, this might be a little wider, and this comes straight. See this? This is round like that. Okay. So then I figure out where's the eye. Okay, look at the beak. This is the beak. Okay, this comes down. This is the beak. All right, now where is the relationship to the beak, the eye? Okay, this kind of does this. Okay, and I know it's about how far from the head where the beak is. Okay, here's the line for the beak. It's just above that. Okay, so this circle. And leave a little highlight for the eye. There you go. All right. We know that the, let's erase all this. Okay, this comes up. There's a little bit of the body comes like that. And how far does the feather start? About right here. Okay. And we know that they're going to be the same angle as the bottom of the bird. Okay. And then there's 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. And then I got to figure out where it is. Okay, there's the beak, and the beak, okay, the beak is right here. Okay, now the legs, if you notice, here's the beak, there's the leg. It's almost the same distance, so kind of like, the pencil's a good measuring tool, okay? And look, it's not straight, they kind of curve. There's one, here's the other one behind it. All right, and then what's the length of that? Okay. And there's another one, a little longer one, what I can see. And this one's just right there. Okay. So this leg's in front, and this guy's just in back, behind. Okay. And there you have. And these might be just a little long. Okay. And you know that. See, because when I do is I stand it up. So you, if you look down right at, you see that there's much more. But on the side view, this is all I see. Okay. And there's your chick. All right. I made him a little bigger than life. Look at that. Okay. That's okay. All right. Now let me go to one more thing. If you look around the house, I have this because I would take it in for students to draw. And if you look at what's going on here with this character, this figure, this wooden figure, you can kind of shape it. But we have like cylinders, and we have some spheres. And so if just a really quick sketch, okay, let's make how tall he is, okay, or she. Oh, the arms. And if you notice, if you ever draw a figure, arms are long. From the hip all the way to like the just above the knee, your hands are. I mean, it's so long. So, and if you want to do some figure studies, we can go into this another time. But from fingertip to fingertip, I think it was Da Vinci discovered that if you measure that, that's how tall you are. You might be off maybe half an inch or so, but it's pretty accurate. because I've done it with students. You measure fingertip to fingertip, and that's how tall you are. But if you were just to sketch this very quickly, okay, you got your sphere. Okay, let's just do this. I have a tendency to draw bigger than life, okay? And I know this is okay. Okay, so you can just give yourself some guidelines, how far it comes out, the arms. Okay, and then on the feet. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, okay, here's the body, and that's kind of like, oh, sort of triangular, right? And that's the front. All right, and then I got another sphere here, sphere here. Okay, but this body comes up above it, okay? Sphere, cylinder, sphere, cylinder, sphere, and I see this of the hand. It's like an oval over that, okay? And then I got a cylinder, sphere, cylinder. Right here. Okay, now what happens here? Okay, I got the all right, this is kind of like, I'm going to turn the body so it's straighter. Okay, I've got a kind of like a triangular shape here, sort of, okay. Okay, the legs are going to come out of that. Okay, 2 spheres. Keep looking at the angles. I don't see much of that sphere, so you got to kind of correct it as it goes along. Okay. Cylinders. Okay, they're pretty close together now. I gotta move that over. Okay. There's really no gap in between, so let me move that. Yeah, I have a tendency to make things a little bigger. Okay. And this, what's doing this? What angle? Okay. Made this too big. Because if I'm looking across here, yeah, I made this way too up high. Okay. The knees have to go up. Okay, so yeah, the legs didn't look long enough. Okay, so I go in there with the knees. Okay, so my hand might be just up so long. Okay, and there you have, you know, a figure, and you can have them sitting, you know, you can, what happens when they, you know, you could, you know, sometimes if you're into it, you could have somebody model for you, you know, like your brother, sister, or even your dog. If your dog's taking a nap, take a sketch of them, see if you can get them out. Now, this head bugs me. I need to have a little bit of a neck than a head. Okay, so do this sphere. Okay, so that's actually too tall. Okay, so just bring it down a little bit. That looks a little more in proportion. So as you're going along, you can kind of say, okay, that looks too long, too big, whatever. But when you start to work from life, when you start to look at things and draw them, it's going to help you become a much better drawer. Because even like people that make cartoons or animate, they have to start from reality and real things, and then they can change and make it more cartoony, but they have to understand like the shape of a cat, a dog, a human, and then they can kind of change it to make it more cartoonish, more exaggerated parts. But a lot of your artists have to learn the human figure and how to draw that and all the simple shapes and everything before they go on in their career. They have to learn the basics of drawing. So fill this sketchbook up. Please fill this sketchbook up. Draw it if you can, if you at least try to draw it maybe a half hour every day, even 20 minutes, just so you get to practice and train your eye and to draw what you see. I've enjoyed working with you. You have a good few weeks. We're going to start back in school here at the Art House in March, and I really hope to see you, miss you, and happy drawing. Happy drawing. And I'm going to wave hi.